5, 4,
3,
2,
1.
Hello, everybody. My name is Paulie. Good evening, morning, noon, or daytime, wherever you're at. We are doing a special episode 2 of Viva India, where the Latino slant looks at what's going on in Indian cinema. We're trying to do this bi-weekly. I think bi-weekly is really good, where we do a live show just dedicated to Indian cinema. It gives me time to watch movies, read some stories, do videos, and then I get to come back to you guys and chit chat. So if you are new to the channel, I really appreciate it. And if you're international and a big fan of Indian cinema, this show is for you. You guys have helped me create it. And as far as recommending movies, and boy, you guys have had some amazing recommendations. So what I'd like to do is a few things. Number one, I would love for you guys to hit the like and share the link out. Whether you're on Facebook, your whatever Instagrams, whatever social media, it helps this video out. It helps the live stream out. Next thing I want to do is say hello to everyone in the chat who has thrown a comment. Then we're going to run down what we're going to do tonight. Okay, so first off, let's work backwards. Well, we'll work, most recent comment. Miguel Farah, good evening. Hello, long time no see. We just saw a movie together, a watch movie. Ratin Ho Imbondiero. Hola. Now, is that a Portuguese name? I recognize Portuguese. I'm thinking it's Portuguese. Anyways, hola. Hello. Let me know where you are hailing from. Deleted Scenes Hail from the great state of Virginia. Darth Plato. Hello. Hello there. Hello there. It's good to have you early comers on. And we do have a voting poll going on in the chat. What movie has a more realistic chance of being a sequel, of getting a sequel, right? Triple R, RRR, or KGF, which is currently RRR is in the lead with 5 votes. I don't know about that one. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. It is. I knew it was. Where are you hailing from? I'd like to know. My girlfriend is Portuguese and Brazilian. Yeah. So scream. Okay, we gotta let me know what you mean right there. What good to have you here, Ray J. Good to have you here. What up, Bone? Florida's in the house. All right. I saw Triple R, not the other. Oh, okay. The other one is available on Amazon Prime parts 1 and 2, and we're going to go over that. So let's run down what I'm going to go over for you guys. Okay. Triple R, is there going to be a sequel? KGF, is there going to be a sequel? Actually, a third one, because they have chapters 1 and 2 already out. Chapter 2 just came out. I want to then discuss this 2018 movie called Tumbad. It's a horror film from India, and It is incredible. It's incredible. And we'll get to that. And then finally, I will recommend a Latino film to you guys at the end of the show. So you have all that great stuff to look forward to. Now, if you'd be so inclined, if you want to help the channel out, hit a PayPal or super chat. Either way, I'd love that. And hail Montreal! Well, great having you here. Great having you here. Ah, the Canadian Brazilians. My girlfriend is imaginary. I like that one. Oh, that's funny, brother. That's funny, brother. Well, we're glad you're here. Okay, let's get to our first news item. Has everyone in the chat seen RRR? And by now, you've probably have heard of it, and that speaks to its global success. That it's pretty much now a household name. So let me know if you guys got that. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Okay. So the story that I have here, and I covered it a few days ago, where the visual artist dropped some concept art of the film's deleted scenes. They went viral. We questioned Rajamouli over it. And I thought it was interesting. I thought it was interesting because the images were really beautiful. And they're kind of right here. Here, let's see if I get it big. Yeah. So what these images are is our two leads, right? Our two leads, Akhtar and Beam, being blessed as little kids. And this is pre-visual art, but these are from deleted scenes. I heard that there's scenes that were left on the floor, and it would have been great to see the origins of Beam and Akhtar. So those are our two heroes. So this went viral. I mean, when I saw it, I did a video because I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. That's a badass idea. And I had also heard the director, Rajamouli, was kind of like talking a little bit about maybe a part two. So what I had said in my video was, well, if you're going to do a triple R part two, here's my pitch. A la Godfather 2, I not like a young Vito Corleone. I want young Beam and Ram in their respective villages as little boys coming up, maybe doing like their first act of gallantry. They're falling in love for the first time. Saving the village. I want that. I want to see that. So by the time we get to Triple R, that's where part two ends. It would be a Godfather 2 type of storyline. And if we have a present storyline, then perhaps it could be the next adventure of these two kind of coming back together to fight some foe. But that is you want a sequel, not a prequel? How about both at the same time? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like Godfather 2. Like Godfather 2. Like Che Guevara and Fidel Castro. Like Motorcycle Diaries? Is that what you're talking about? That was just Che Guevara. And that was an incredible story. That was a good movie. Yeah, something like that, where they're like kind of just really young and kind of coming up. But these photos are actual deleted scenes from RRR, and it got just people going nuts. Oh my God, what's going on? And I had heard that the director was talking about doing a potential, talking. This maybe. So here's a story. A few days ago, Vishwanath Sundaram, the concept artist for the magnum opus Triple R, directed by Rajamoul and starring our 2 stars, shared photos of concept art on his Twitter and Instagram handle, revealing 2 deleted scenes from the now blockbuster hit. And I told you that these photos, it depicts the birth of Ram Charan, right? And being blessed by the pandits in front of the fire. Another one is Baby Bean being blessed from Guruji in front of water. And that's what they represent, their characters, fire and water. And it just got a lot of people. The internet users saw the fascinating scene. Some questioned Rajamoul about why he deleted it and urged him to upload the movie on the movie socials or YouTube, because according to them, it is a scene that is not to be missed. That would be fascinating when we get the Blu-ray. Can you imagine when we get the Blu-ray of Triple R? What are we gonna get? The you gotta have those deleted scenes for sure. For sure. So yeah. Have you guys even seen Triple R? Have you seen it? Are you going to see it? I know a few of you guys have. And let's say hello to some people now. I'm going to get to that, Ray J. I got a recommendation for you. We got a great recommendation for you. Latino says KGF sequel for sure. That's the next story. That is the next story. Hello, young man. Hello, old young man. Hey, who you calling old? Oh, okay, I guess that's me. Yeah. Deleted. Come on, man. You got to get on it. Get on it, my friend. And yeah. All right. So cool. Let me put up another banner. Welcome to the slant banner. Welcome to the slant. Okay, I hope you guys are having a good time. We are talking Indian cinema this week. Viva India. We're trying to have this show every 2 weeks. And this is our episode 2 of Viva India. I like that name. KGF sequel. KGF. Okay, so KGF chapters 1 and 2 are out on Amazon Prime. And if I can put KGF in a American definition for you guys, think of the humble rise of Tony Montana, Scarface. And he takes over an entire country. He takes over the gold mines and gold fields that is El Dorado. And he comes and kicks everyone's ass. KGF is that movie. KGF is super violent, super macho, super badass. And it is basically Scarface on steroids. I am not kidding. I just resaw part 2 again, chapter 2 earlier today. And there's a lot that I picked up more on it, and I enjoyed it a lot more. There's something to be said about a second viewing, of something, to where you have an expectation, you go in, you kind of let it go, and then I come back, and I was like, wow, this is incredible. So now it's basically come out around the same time. It just stopped playing in the theaters. It came out around the same time as Triple R. So chapter 2 is still very new. Chapter 1 has been out for chapter 1 has been out for a few years. Okay, what are you guys saying in the chat? Miguel, Triple R and Ia are my top. Is that you talking about Iga? The Fly movie? It's the same director. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. It's not great. It's a lot of fun. Ray J. Paulie always has the best hats. My man. My man. Okay. Well, all right. That's a great question. So they jump around 3 different timelines. Okay. We'll just say present day, the late 70s, early 80s, when Rocky, our lead guy, his character's name's Rocky, is an adult, kind of warlord god. He becomes like a god to these people who were slaves that he like freed in the gold mines. And then the era of the 50s, early 50s, when he was born. So early 50s, then it jumps to late 70s, early 80s, and then it's in present time. So that can be a little bit, especially because if you don't know the language, you're just like you're reading, you're really trying to keep up, but it gets easier. It gets easier. So yeah. All right. What is Miguel saying? Oh, yes, sir. Yes. Yes. It's incredible. Okay, so let's go to KGF. Oh, what happened? KGF Chapter 3, director Neil's his sequel to Yash's blockbuster is Out of Compulsion. Very strange. Oh, and by the way, every article and everything that we're talking about and I'm going to recommend, it's in the video description of this video. So don't forget that you can always grab the stories. Alrighty. So let's go. KGF Chapter 3. Post-credit sequence of Yash KGF Chapter 2 teases 3. And there's Yash right here with the big beard and the hair, and that's the director. Yash stars as the ultimate swag avatar of Rocky in Chapter 2. Broke all the records when it was released in April. Turned out to be the 3rd highest grossing Indian film of all time, behind Dangal and Bahubali. All right. Yes, we knew that. In the post-credit sequence, the film teased the next chapter as a file. And this is pretty funny. Named KGF Chapter 3. When Rocky's crimes in the United States of America are being investigated following his death in the breathtaking climax of KGF. Oh, sorry, you didn't hear that. That was a spoiler you did not hear. But yes, okay, so this is pretty hilarious, and I really loved it. There's an actual, so the premise is that there's this news media outlet interviewing the man who authored the book about Rocky, about this time in the 70s, and it's such a taboo thing that the prime minister and the government wiped out all his existence. They wanted this book to not to exist. Good luck with that, right? So they're interviewing the author, and he's like kind of like he's kind of like the narrator. So at the end, in Chapter 2, we go to the author's library, and he's got papers all over. He's got photos, he's got diagrams, he's got charts and all that shit. And then you see his paperwork, and it says Chapter 2, right? Now, at the end, the Indian government pulls out a file on Rocky. This KGF Chapter 3. It's a CIA file of Rocky's crimes when he went to the USA, because there was a couple of years, like 79 to 81, where we jumped time. And I was like, oh man. Oh yes. That was like, I'm down with that. I'm definitely down with that. That sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, so let's go on and read. In a recent interview, the director asked if he was actually considering Chapter 3, or if this was the last shot and just a tease to excite fans. The filmmaker replied, "There's definitely a possibility of Chapter 3. that also comes out of compulsion. People loved this work. They loved the character, and we're going to keep it going. We don't know when, but we're going to keep it going. When asked if he already has an idea, he says, of course we have ideas. We have an idea for a long time back, actually, but right now, we just want to take a big break, and we'll definitely come back and make it. You know they're going to make it. It's such a huge hit. And that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And you know what I want to do? Let's stop screen. So he's the thumbnail, but I want to let's get I want you guys to see how Nash looks. This gentleman has got quite the macho look. And KGF. Yeah. And there's another thing with this film too, is that homeboy Rocky, the character Rocky, he kicks other drug lords and other bad guys' ass with a hammer. A hammer. I'm not lying. There he is. And so what makes him out to be different is that he actually goes undercover as a slave at these gold mines in part 1, and he frees the slaves as he kills the main drug lord, and they vow to him. So in part 2, he's like a god to this village of people that live and work the gold mines, but they now have dignity. They're now getting paid. Their houses are being built. All this good stuff, and he's incredible. Yeah, he does have. He's got some really good dialogue too. He's not. He's a little more out there than a Tony Montana, you know. And he's got a very deep, high sense of purpose to people and to the memory of his mom, in relationships to all the gold in India. It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. Let me see, what else do we got? Yeah, that's a fantastic photo. So I will say part 2 is ultra violent. I mean, there's a time where they just don't stop. There's like a Mad Max car chase in the desert. Then he's fighting an Indian Viking guy that's from the dead. Then he's taking on fools with no weapon, and he's just killing everyone's ass. I see a sledgehammer. Yeah, sledgehammer. Let me see. So it's a very entertaining film, especially if you like violence, shoot 'em up, bang 'em up, all that good stuff. And my bet is you're going to get a KGF part 3 before you're going to get Triple R, a Triple R sequel. I actually, and we're checking out the votes here now. The votes are going up. I love it. 14 people live in the chat. Oh, 15. Thank you so much. Make sure you say hello, guys, especially if you're new to the channel. 53% KGF, 47% Triple R. What has more of a chance of having? Oh, now it's 50%. Okay, all right. New people are coming in here. I don't know. I would say that it is. I would say KGF first, but I do know both Rocky, this lead actor, then the lead actors, and Raja Mool, they all have projects right now. They all are starting to film some other stuff. So yeah. Is he the guy whacking the dynamite in your video insert? Yes. No. 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 Like my old video? No. That's funny. He's not. He's not. I think you're talking about my gracias tip. So yeah, that's the news there with KGF. Now let me see. Did I miss anyone's chats? I want to make sure I got everybody. And I want to make sure. I know the other day I missed. It's Courtney, Fellowship of Oddballs. She's a member of the channel, and she did a membership comment, and I did miss it on the last live. I really appreciate it. So, KGF 1 and 2 are on Amazon Prime. I do recommend it. I feel like KGF 1 was a little, you know, I think that it's a little more stable as storytelling, but then it is nuts. And then this one's nuts, but I think both of them are great together. It's got a lot of elements of just like, badass Clint Eastwood, badass Chuck Norris vibe, Spartacus Kurt Douglas vibe, because he frees these slaves, man. So yeah. Wait, who's whacking what now? Just actor. It's all make believe, bro. It's all make believe. My name is Paulie. I hope you're doing well. This is the Latino Slant. This is our Viva India bi-weekly show. Try to do this show every 2 weeks for you guys. And we're hoping that you are being entertained and we're getting out the info to you. Lincoln freed slaves. Yeah, but this guy did it like with his hands. Like he worked the chain gang and then he went and killed the lead dude. So it's a much different story. Funny guy. All right. Now, let's talk about horror. Let's talk about a horror movie. And I was able to dig up a story, an interview from a few years ago. Let's go back. Okay, let's go back. A couple of days ago, I saw the movie Tumbad. Okay, Tumbad is a horror thriller film genre that came out in 2018. It is a slow burn of a movie. It is the cinematography is wonderful to watch. The characters are fantastic. The storytelling is very odd. It's a very kind of just strange world. Tumbad is a small village in western India where there's a castle. And in that castle, there's an ancient god. And that god's got gold. Literally, he's got gold coming out of his butt. Let me say that again. This god or devil has got gold coming out of his butt. And the lineage of the castle, the people that have lived there, every generation, they got to go down there and go get gold pieces. But it kind of costs a little bit. They get injured or this happens or that happens. So this is about greed on a just generational level, because each generation, the old generation is trying to stop the curse, but the new, like when they have a new kid or they have whatever, they want the gold. They want to learn how to get down there. Man, yeah, it is. It is. Um, before I get to the story, you guys got some confidence. David Lynch, like, I don't think it's that. It is not as That's a great question. You know, with Lynch, but no, I would say in a meditative kind of storytelling, something more recent, like Edgar's movies, Robert Edgar's movies, Northman, Midsummer, you know, The Witch, like that. You know, I think Lynch tends to be kind of like that Midwest America kind of bizarro world underneath the veil of the white picket fence type of thing. Um, so yeah, but both are great. Both are great, and that's a great question. That's a great question. Okay, so it's a masterpiece, Tumbad. We're gonna get to this article that it's an interview that was done in 2018, and here's the story. It bombed when it came out in India. It bombed. Bombed. However, it is since considered now a cult classic. People are loving this online. It is on Amazon Prime, and even recent American articles are putting it in its top 10 of best written horror films. It's getting a lot of love from Western audiences, and I can see why. It's pacing, for lack of better words, it's almost a Western storytelling, but that's not wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. So that is Tumbad, but let's get to this article. And I think it's interesting because when those movies are like that, I got a feeling Northman's going to be like that. They're going to be talking about the Northman for years to come, but it did bomb. It did not do well at the box office. So here we go. From 2018, dark Indian fantasy Tumbad exclusive. They did an interview with the director, and it's directed by two people. The film was made as a multinational effort. And they asked, why did Tumbad take 6 years to make? It started off as a very small atmospheric piece, which we had completely shot, or so we thought, in 2012. 2012. It is only after editing we realized the film was not able to achieve what we set out to do. There was a popular opinion around me to can it and to move on, but I decided against it solely because in my gut I felt that there is still a possibility to turn it into something special. I went on to get it rewritten, reshot, and reimagined in every way to make this a film that all of us could be proud of. And when you do something like that, excuse my last pain. When you do something like that, this is which is against conventional wisdom. It often takes a lot of time and a lot of money. So you can say that it is actually turning it from a small piece into an ambitious, epic film, which took 6 years. That is insane. That is insane. No one ever does that. And what I talk about ever, meaning they reshot the entire film. In 2012, they shot Tumbad. Then they reshot. It took them 6 years. Wow. That's dedication, man. That was dedication. It was a box office Bombay. Flaccid, what's up, brother? Still up in the air if I want to review KGF. Oh, just review it. Part 1 or 2? Miguel Farah, my heart, SF roots are manifesting themselves here. Someone mentions a weird premise, and I automatically start thinking of its implications. Yeah, there you go. Darth Plato sounds like Spartacus season 1 reference. Crashes. Shit's oh my god, there's a whole bunch of shitting gold comments. I love it. I love it. Anyways, I'm glad you guys are here. Flaccid, Bone, Ray J, Miguel, please vote. Please make sure you're sharing the link. Viva India. We're on our third and final Indian story, and it's an old interview I got from 2018. He's the director. They are the director of Tumbad, which is this incredible horror film. And I'm gonna pull up some images because there are monster pieces. There are some monsters in it. I want you guys to check that out. Let's get back to this. What were your obstacles? A lot of constant difference of opinion. A lot of creative talent walking in and out of the film at different points for various reasons. Finding enough money for all the reshoots, there have been numerous obstacles. For instance, all the VFX scenes were shot twice. Yet we were not happy with the results. So in addition to money, we needed to fix them digitally from scratch. Oh my God. To stick out the ambition of making a film of this scale, one has to invest in good music and all other technical necessities without sparing any expense. And then, of course, there was always this constant pressure and doubt from everyone around that the film may never get finished. Even to get partners on board was very difficult because no one wanted to understand the film just by reading the script or just by looking at a rough cut with no final music. VFX, sound, and grading, especially because there is no specific precedence for a film like this. It is new in so many ways. That is why I had to take the risk of just creating the finished product first by putting in all my investment and hoping people would like it. That is an amazing, and I completely agree here, guys. Tumbad is an original. Tumbad is gonna, if you're into horror, if you're into that genre, which I am, it's gonna stay with you for a long time. That's fantastic. I love hearing these stories. Wow. Okay, you guys are still gold constant comes out of Paulie. You guys are still just on the. Now I got to find a photo of the Tumbad monster pooping gold. Oh man, it sounds funny, but it's really creepy, man. It's really creepy. We're here, Viva India, episode 2, Latino slant. Orale. Paulie is solid gold. Solid gold. Tumbad is right there, right below Tumbad horror masterpiece, right there. There's the check out the ticker, Ray J. Okay, let's finish this up because I think we're almost done with this interview. Yeah. Have you set its commercial career? It kind of talks about stuff. It's just kind of boring, like distribution stuff. I want to get to this last part's really good. How do you pitch a horror fantasy in India where that is a film genre seldom seen? This is a huge shift in box office. There is a huge shift in box office numbers of a lot of fantasy and horror films from the West in India. Although, of course, when I started making Tumbad, there was no precedent or hope for the market like this. But I just felt it from the gut that this film is the one that will make a difference. I think, fortunately, because of a lot of exposure of the world content in India, people have started enjoying and looking out for content that is not the usual. It is a fantasy mystery with elements of horror, and I sincerely hope that the audience will enjoy watching it. Sitting on the edge of their seats, exactly the way my team made this film, sitting on the edge of theirs. I got to tell you, reading this, it's kind of sad and yet triumphant because he was wrong about the box office, but he was right in that this film changed a lot of shit because now it is a huge cult favorite. But this is like before it came out in the theaters, but this was like when the hype was mad and it didn't live up obviously to the hype. But that's where it happens, man. Sometimes that's just this business. This business is crazy like that. Okay, where did the VFX come from? Sean Whelan and his amazing team at Gothenburg-based Filmgate Films, who are also co-producers on the film, did a fabulous job of providing us over an hour's worth of special effects, matte paintings, and painstaking 3D character work. He also brought the spirit we needed to make this film. That's cool. That's cool. And like I said, I'm going to show you we'll get some monster photos in a minute. Why make your own shift from acting into producing? So this guy was an actor as well. Shah. He says, I'm from a very small town in India. I've spent most of my life there where I created a flourishing business and built my own world. Because of my business background, it was easier for me to transition into becoming a producer because fundamental needs to be the producer are same as starting any ambitious business. You need to be a little crazy, persistent, as well as very clear vision and why and what you want. Wow, that's pretty good. That's actually very good advice. But the original reason I came to Mumbai was to act and not to produce. I wanted to know more of this unexplored world I knew only through mainstream Hindi films. The charm and pleasure of going through the acting process is very spiritual to me. And that is the interview with one of the directors of Tumbad. And we can now play a little bit of this, but let's check out some of it. Let's check out the voting. How's this voting coming along? 28 votes. Very nice. And it's 50%. Interesting. 50%. Wow. Okay. What do you guys... India has a lot of horror potential. They just need to delve into the mythology history. That is slowly happening. And exactly, look at you on time, Sonu. Shamshira trailer. I did. It's up. It's up. So Shamshir, maybe you can help us out. Is fantasy horror becoming now more mainstream with Indian movies? What is your opinion on this? And how, is there a cult following for Tumbad in India, or is it mostly Western? Is it mostly us Westerners that like Tumbad? But we're so happy you're here. Viva India, episode 2 on the Latino slant. Okay, you guys are going back and forth. Darth Plato, Miguel Farah. So happy you guys are here. So happy you're all here. Now, let's play a little bit of this trailer, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so this is the little boy trying to feed his grandmother who's like half a monster, and she's cursed, and she's been living in like one of the rooms in the castle. I'm telling you, man, crazy. And he's freaking out because he's freaking out because he knows he needs to feed her and put her to sleep, or else the monster's gonna come. So they're just really showing one scene here. So this little kid, we see his adult version, and we see the adult become filled with greed. And this is set during the 1920s and 30s. And it kind of goes, and it ends with that final year of British occupation, like late 40s. Yeah, I mean, that's like really nothing. So we're gonna get let's get you guys a real let's get you guys something better than that. And let's go to images, because these and let me tell you, the actors and this is really a good tie-in. someone was talking about in the chat. You guys were talking about the David Lynch. And did I lose my train of thought? I think I did. It'll come back to me. Let's check out some of the let's check out some of the monsters. Here he is. Hastar. There we go. There it is. Look. There it is right there. What's happening is that the sun is trying to get gold out of the god's butt, the devil's butt. And the way that he's tricking him is they feed him these little dolls. It's like a doll of like food. It's like a food. Oh man, it's so good. Oh, this is a good photo. Yeah, that's a good one. Here, let me make myself smaller. Yeah, there it is, man. What's happening, brother? Share the link. Let people know we're here. Hope you're well. We are talking about the masterpiece that is called Tumbad. And it is a nice slow burn of a movie. It's very, very, it's a very unique piece. And this is the Hastar, the creature. And yes, this creature lives in the womb of his mom. It's like old mythology, you know. It's all there. And he's got gold, but the gold is in him. And you got to trick him into eating, and then he can grab some gold out of his booty. It's a good looking film. Like you know, they've compared it a little bit to Pan's Labyrinth. Just as far as cinematography, absolutely. I think this one is gonna stay with me for a while. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm liking all the macho stuff, the KGFs, and you know, Vikram, and you know, and God knows I love Triple R, but this movie is so different. This movie is so bizarre. It's so bizarre. It is available on Amazon Prime. Oh, another thing with this, it's not that long. I don't think it's longer than 2 hours, which is like, you know, the devil's butt starring Cheech and Chong. Looks whacked. Man. I'm highly recommending it to you guys. So yeah, it came out again. It came out in 2018. It came out with a lot of hype, and it absolutely bombed. However, it has since become a cult classic, and that is Tumbad. Really excellent film. And I'm glad I'm getting so much recommendations. Keep those recommendations coming. How do you wash golden skid marks? Real people want to know. How do you wash golden skid marks? Silver soap. Cool. All right. So now we've come to the time where I recommend a movie from the Latino slant to our international crowd. right? Because we're getting all this great cinema idea, movies and recommendations like every day now. So, which we really love and appreciate. So, the movie that I want to recommend is called Blood In, Blood Out. It's from 1993. It is a few decades old, but it is not only, and the link is in the link to this movie is in the chat because there's a 4K link now up on YouTube. It's a 4K upscale. Story in a nutshell: two brothers and one cousin. We follow them through decades of them trying to kind of make it in the world out of East LA, and it's an epic. It's an epic. And I think that our international crowd will get a real big kick out of it. And so I want to play one of the scenes for you that's visually just beautiful. Taylor Hackford, who directed this movie back in the early 90s, really captured East LA, Los Angeles, just to a T. And I don't know if anyone in the chat has seen it, but in the video description, I have a link. There is a 4K upscale link of the whole movie, and it's on YouTube. So let's check this out.
I like the country essay.
Hey, Kool-Aid, put that little jalapeno back in your pants, that's
Oh God! I mean, hey, Kool-Aid, put that little jalapeno back in your pants. Essay. I mean, the language is just—it's hysterical. It's over the top, and yet it still holds up.
I was just marking a new territory.
That's right. We're the new landlords. Vato Locos are finished. Check out the new view, homies. I'm gonna build myself a righteous pad here. Swimming pool.
So this is the bad guy, right? And he's recently beat up one of the brothers, and there's gonna be a little skirmish that's gonna happen. Oh, I've seen that. Spicy little number is coming up right now. Okay. So there we go.
White picket fence and shit. Hey, Joker, you gotta find Mama Sita home.
Save me some.
Slow down, baby. They're watching.
Man, give me some.
No?
Give me some. Woo. Woo. Give me some. And look, you can see right here, there's Ben Brad's head peeking out. This is a recommendation that we have for you guys. International Kool-Aid. It is called Blood In, Blood Out. My international crowd, have you guys ever heard of this movie? Have you ever seen this movie? It's a Chicano film. And let's just take a break for a second and give you a brief description of what a Chicano is. It is a Mexican American that grew up in the United States. It's not a Mexican from Mexico. Completely different experience. And yet there's a lot of strong cultural ties. This is a Chicano crime classic. It's 3 hours long. It's got a little bit of everything, and it is came out in 1992 or 93. Okay, wasn't Kool-Aid killed gangsters? What? I don't know what you're saying, Ray J. Let's see. Yeah. So there goes this is awesome, man.
Check it out, Spider.
So this is one of the other cousins coming up, creating a distraction. And there's the other cousin getting ready to pounce. And he's got his whole crew. They're ready to kill. I mean, just the way this thing is shot. It's just glorious, man. You just can't beat it. And that's Miklo.
From the alley.
It's a punk from the alley.
Pato Loco must be a medication to come here.
Come on, carnal!
You cut him up.
Jack you up, puto!
I'm gonna jack you up, puto. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, let's make this a little bigger now. I'm gonna jack you up, puto. It's just the best. It's just the best. Oh, we got a membership from that 70s rock fan. He's been a member for 15 months here. He's a general here at the channel, the highest, mi general. Brian, I'm going to watch this movie tomorrow. Which one? Which movie are you going to watch tomorrow? I don't know, because Tumbad? Let me know which one you're going to watch, brother. And thank you for the comment, man. Thank you for being a member here. I really appreciate you. That's that 70s rock fan. I appreciate all my members of the channel. Slantinos, that 70s rock fan, Darth Plato, 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser, Valiant Renegade, Culture Casino. We got some great. Oh, yeah, man. You need to review that. You need to review that. Damn it, some chomp chomp. Oh, man. I'm trying to get through this recommendation. And okay, let me just tell you guys, if you've never seen this film, it's filled with memorable lines that people still recite to now. And Ernesto just recited a line from this character named Popeye. Oh my God, that is hysterical, man. Okay, let's play a little bit more of this. Here we go. Yeah. So now they get the dude with the chick. This guy's blasting. Here we go.
What to do, ese? Cállate, homies. You gotta pay your dues to me, pinche mamón.
Okay, pinche mamón is not a those are not nice words. Oh man. Oh my God. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. 1993 classic, Blood In, Blood Out. The link is in the video description. This is a 4K upscale that's on YouTube. International, national, wherever you're at, I'm recommending this movie. What I'm trying to do in Viva India is it's kind of like an exchange, right? You guys are like from India, just creating and showing us so many wonderful movies. This is a news wrap up of what I've seen and some news articles from that world. And then what I want to do is I want to return the favor and recommend a movie to you. 2 weeks ago, it was Y Tu Mamá También. Some of you guys from India loved it, and I'm really happy you got to see it. This week's recommendation is Blood In, Blood Out. And let's watch a little bit more. This is Benjamin, younger Benjamin Bratt.
Come and get some.
Mhm.
Got it, motherfucker. Hey, fuck you. You want another fracaso?
Get up,
badass?
Chucky.
Come and get it, motherfucker. Chinga tu madre. I'm gonna cut your fucking eye out.
Anda.
I'll kill you. These other
Vatos,
vatos. Ese. Get up, Chucky.
Get up, Chucky.
Get up.
Get up, Chucky.
You fuck
with my familia.
with my familia, eh? You gotta answer to me here and now. Come on.
Look how they're holding the chick over there, man. She can easily just like hit him in the nuts. It's not even that's just bad. That's funny though.
Toe to toe. Let's go, motherfucker.
Oh, now he's scared. Ooh,
Let's see what kind of man you are in daylight.
ooh, look at all the homies.
What's the matter, Spider? You were scared of me? I'm gonna catch you on the fucking rebound, punk.
Wow, love it. I love this setup, man. Yeah, yeah. It's better than Colors. Karate Kid jumped in. I thought this was it is a fan. Hey, I'm just recommending, Darth. I'm just recommending. Highly derogative in the wrong content implies yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. This is like these are gangs, guys. These are gangs. This is not nice language. Okay, I will take it down. Looks nice. See, look it. Okay, that's who it's for. I'm ruining the mind of our Brazilian Canadian friend here. Blood in, Blood Out. It's a beautiful. It's a great film. There's more than just gangs. But listen, I wanted to get you guys going here. Come on. Here we go. Taylor Hack for film. Blood in, Blood Out. There you go. Okay, there you go. Nice, friendly. Glad you're gonna check it out. All right. Well, that is the movie recommendation from the Latino slant to our international crowd. We want to thank you guys for all the great recommends this past week. And let's we talked about the Triple R potential sequel, which is really more of nothing. KGF is probably going to happen. The Tumbad horror masterpiece. That was great. That was great. All those articles and interview, you can check out all those in the video description. So what's next for us? Well, besides doing videos this week, I know that we will, as a channel, hit a music membership event. Been working on that, and we will have a membership stream soon. And then what's the next? God, there's so I have to look at my list, but there's so many Indian movies that you guys have recommended. There's some new recommendations that I have put up on our page as well. Stuff on HBO Max, all that good stuff. So this has been a lot of fun. This is a nice stream, even though the language has been pretty bad. We shall not be disappointed if the Triple R sequel turns out not to be. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, duh. Yeah, that'd be nice, man. Get me in trouble here. Well, awesome, man. Well, let's see. Let's get the final. Really, got 40 votes. Let's end the poll. 40 votes. 55% think there's going to be a Triple R sequel compared to 44% think there's going to be. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right, guys. Okay, that movie is a classic. Have you visited the Pine Tree, Paul? Yes, I have. I know exactly where it's at. I know how to get there. I know exactly where it's at. In fact, I know pretty much. I even know that hilltop where they were at. Did you see the I sent you on Gilded? Oh, I haven't. You want me to check right now? Because I haven't even been. Gilded and Discord, I'm never on. And there, I see your thing. Traveling band. Oh, okay. Oh, this looks interesting. Oh, yeah. Didn't you send this to me? Cool. Very cool. Okay, got it. I'll listen to it later. Yeah, but Gilded in Discord, it's like I'm really bad at it. I mean, like there'll be weeks that'll go by. Okay, I have not missed anything on Gilded. I mean, on Discord. Thank you for that. Check now as it can be played without a strike. Oh, you want me to play it now? Let me know if you guys want me to play this music that he says there's no strike. It's called what's it called? The Bazagas Traveling Band. Oh, is this like a Beatles? Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so I know you're a huge music fan, but why? It's CCR. Can we do a Battlestar Galactica review per episode? We need to do something with Eddie Olmos and Battlestar Galactica. I think we need to have him back on, and we need to do a retrospective of his time on Battlestar. You know, I haven't interviewed him in like a year. So Ray J, I want to up the ante maybe and get him back. And we could do a career retrospective with Battlestar Galactica. What do you think of that? Battlestar Galactica review per episode's been done. They're doing it. There's other channels that do it better. I'm like, you know, I'd rather talk to the man. So other than this being a it's a CCR cover, why are we playing this, man? Are these guys friends of yours? Are they paying you? They're a Latino band. So all right, brother. I mean, it's CCR. How will I not get a strike? All right, let's check. Here are the Bazagas. Here we go. Na, 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 na. The Bazagas, everybody. Where are these guys from? Either Texas or Colorado, something like that. What do you guys think? You guys like it? I mean, I think, listen, you got to respect this lead guitarist with the sequence bandana wrap on his head and long hair. I mean, in tight jeans. You got to respect that. You have to respect that. That's what rock. That's rock and roll. Traveling. Don't play it. Oh, now he's saying don't play it. Oh, wait a minute, dude. Don't play it? Were you serious, dude? Are you serious? Okay, Ernesto likes it. He likes it. You look like my name. Oh my god. Well, they may be Spanish. It's hard to tell as their website is in Spanish. Oh god. I played it and I didn't get a claim. All right, well there you go. Why are you giving me a hard time, man? There, let me look at the Bazagas. Bazagas. Okay. They have a YouTube page. Classic cover rock band. looks like they got a thing going on here. Good for them. Good for them. Yeah. It looks like they're in another country. Rock and roll cover band. Where are these guys from? Oh, well, there's their website. Rock de Catalunya. Spanish. They're from Spain. Yeah, not bad. They got their 2022 dates up. Nice. Good for them. There you go. From Catalunya, of all places. They're Spanish, all right. What does nope mean? What does that mean? What are you noping about? Even their website's Catalan, yeah. All right. Well, since I mean, they sound all right. Yeah, I probably prefer Del Castillo and Chingon. You know, these guys. Hold on a second. You know, these guys.
Ojos tiene, debajo de esas dos cejas, debajo de esas dos cejas, qué bonitos ojos tiene. Ellos me quieren mirar, pero si tú no los dejas, ni siquiera parpadear. Malagueña, salerosa. A tus labios quisiera, malagueña salerosa, y decirle, niña hermosa.
Da, 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 da. Thank you, everyone. Muchísimas gracias. Roll call. Soldado Sander. Zan Zoltan, James, Dwayne, Courtney, Salty, Daryl, Maria, Blair, Toxic, Daryl, Alejandro, Monica, Red, CCDV, Netters, Colonel Sin, Zach, Sax, Aiken, Shanatsky, Darth Plato, Matey Boo, V-Star, Mike, Age Boomer, E-Clay, AFK, Jack All Casuals, The Cyber Soldier, Uriel, Douglas, Bob, Reggie, just another red shirt, Darius, Lord Thoth, Mags, Culture, Valiant, 32, Clobberin, and now for your Capitanes, Brandon, Johnny Gonzalez, Troy Pacelli, Nata Pacelli, Eric O'Sullivan, K-Pop, Jake D, RC, Generales Time, 6, Deleted Scene, 70s Rock Band, Mexican Iron Man. Maria's here. Oh, yes, Maria. Maria's here. All right, everyone. Been a great show. We'll see you very soon. Bye.